Aries, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to this video. So, first card that we have for you is the Lovers. So there could be someone, it's a clarification. Oh, looks like there's someone that you're currently feeling kind of heartbroken over. There's a lot of emotional pain here in regards to a romantic connection on Aries side. So between you and the person that you're dealing with, there may have been some impulsive actions or words that were spoken to each other. It could have been a fight that broke out very quickly, or just some kind of something that you did or this person did between you. It could have also been both of you that was really painful, and it might have been something that there wasn't a lot of thought behind. It was just something that happened, like I said, an impulsive action, but it caused a lot of emotional repercussions is what it looks like. So we have the Death card underneath the Knight of Swords. So someone also could have just randomly or seemingly very quickly ended things with you, or maybe you just really quickly were like, okay, this is done, you made the decision to end things. Either that, or it was some kind of action that it can't be undone. These words can't be unsaid. And it just ended what you had between you. Okay, so with the person that you're dealing with, we have the Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like this person has a lot to say to you, and they could be hoping that some kind of communication between you could change how things unravel in the future. They're wanting to have a change, perhaps just within themselves and how they communicate with the Wheel of Fortune here. This person could be making some changes to their communication styles, basically, if that was a problem in this connection. So we also have the Fool card for this person that you're dealing with. So this person's really wanting to make changes in their life. There are some people who are more, I would say, sometimes I'll pick up on the energies, they're a little more closed off, or they're less self-aware. It looks like this person is someone who is aware of some issues that they have and how they might have played out in your relationship, and they're wanting to make these changes, which is good. This person is willing to develop, start fresh with you, or just in general. So I'm gonna get some cards just for Aries. Generally, this was more in regards to your romantic situation. I'm just gonna see generally what's going on. Okay, so it looks like this is for some very specific Aries. Okay, you might have a lot on your plate, and also it's not just that there's a lot on your plate, there's a lot that you want to do. There's a lot that you want to take action towards and fulfill, a lot of areas that require your attention, and it looks like there is this fear of not reaching or not hitting the mark in all of these areas, so it could stifle you from just doing what is necessary, just doing what it is that you want to do, because there is this anxiety about how much it is that you need to do, if that makes sense. So I think it could be helpful to Aries to just kind of take it one day, 1 hour at a time, one task at a time, one thing that you need to fulfill at a time, one goal at a time, and make these small increments of progress, because it looks like for Aries there's this big mountain that seems like so much that it's you almost don't even want to start heading up it, because it's just this daunting task, really, or all of these tasks that are daunting. So yeah, just kind of taking it a step at a time, okay, I'm gonna walk up this trail first, get here. I know I want to get to take this trail, go up this side of the mountain, get to this part. From here I can, travel this way. Just kind of break up what needs to be done into smaller, more manageable tasks. Because you are fully capable of accomplishing all these things, of hitting all these marks. It's just the stress or the overthinking about it, it looks like it's getting in your way. And for some of you, this could lead you to actually just wanting to like neglect your responsibilities. And with the Three of Cups here, I'm getting some Aries or maybe some people you're around, it's just like, it seems like it's too much, so you just want to go have fun instead. But yeah, you could do both, you know? Okay, that's just for some of you. Okay, I'm gonna get some other cards. There is more to say about this, but I'll just see what else I get. My instincts keep me adaptable in the face of any obstacle. So yes, just to elaborate further, it's like you have to trust that you can make it each step. That once you get a little further, you can make it at the next step, and from there you can make it to the next one. And trust that your instincts will be there with you, will guide you, that you can make the right decision as you continue to make progress. So it's important to trust your instincts and trust in your abilities, trust in what it is that you can do. Sorry for the noise, my cat is laying on the bag. It is safe and beautiful to express my sensuality. And this was in reverse actually, near King of Candles. So some of you might be integrating your sexuality in some way, or developing your sexuality in some way, getting to know what it is that feels good to you, what it is that you want to engage in, how it is that you want to express yourself. Or there could be this need to really take a look at just this sensual side of yourself, and that is safe, it's beautiful to express this, it's a really wonderful facet of your being, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, really. I honor the natural process of growth and transformation, so it looks like Aries are really undergoing some kind of growth, some change here. Some of you, it's in regards to how you spend your time and who you spend your time with, is what I'm getting. Okay. I think also this person that you're dealing with here is growing and developing a lot, the person that you're dealing with romantically. And for some of you, they really are hoping in the future to reunite with you and for you to see these changes that they've enacted in their life and their changes in their persona and how they communicate. Inspiration. Okay, so if you are an artist, or it could just be in regards to whatever it is that you like to do, it looks like Aries are going to have a strike of inspiration. And this could be something internally that you have an idea about and you're going to start working on. You're going to start developing this idea, making it a reality. For others of you, it's like an outside source, like say you find a song, or say you find a new artist or something like this, that you like their style, you like what they're doing, you like this genre, and you start I'm using art as an example, but it really could be anything. Or you like the way, if you're a business person, you like how they this business marketed their products, and you're going to draw inspiration from that for your thing. Looks like there's going to be something that kind of awakens you and gets you excited, especially with this King of Candles here. And so this is why it's important to use that excited energy instead of being like scared by it, or because sometimes like you could see something, or like you could be intimidated because you think it's great and you don't know if you could fulfill it or do that same thing. So yeah, you use this energy of inspiration to move you forward. Don't let it hold you back, which it sounds kind of contradictory, but I think it can sometimes. Just getting too caught up in the idea of things, the fantasy of things, rather than, you know, the reality of your projects. Empowerment. So, after this heartbreak or this heartbreak that you're going through right now, you could be really looking for things to empower yourself, or looking for new ways to empower yourself, to feel good about yourself, to feel good about your life, you know. And also since this is over, it is safe and beautiful to express my sensuality. Some of you could really be feeling some empowerment from your sexuality, from expressing your sensuality, just feeling sexually liberated, and like not ashamed. I don't know. So yes, sexual empowerment is a very big theme for Aries. Some of you might even be reading a little bit about sexuality and how to develop it, and maybe some shadow aspects of your sexuality. But it looks like there's just a lot of empowerment here, a lot of feeling good about yourself, feel like you're going to be feeling very attractive if you're not already, like you're attracting people, feeling good about yourself. Also, happiness. So whatever this process, this transformation is that you're going through in regard, and I think for a lot of Aries, what I'm picking up on is that it's in regards to your interest, your skills, that you are learning to not get in your own way. And this is going to bring you a lot of happiness, to just be in the moment, to do what it is that you love, and to feel good about it. There could also be this desire, this need to just allow yourself to be happy. There are so many things that you could get yourself worked up over. There's so many, problems, but there comes a point where you just need to allow yourself to be happy. If you're not, there's just this theme of like holding yourself back in this need to let the energy flow as it comes, if that makes sense. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So if there is some kind of gift that comes towards you, it looks like you're going to be receiving a lot, like I said, attracting, feeling attractive, and coming into this energy of being open to new adventures, to new people, to new ideas. And so it's like, as these ideas come to you, as this inspiration comes to you, it's like, let it be there and appreciate it and accept it. That makes sense? Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. So also with this card, like, my instincts keep me adaptable in the face of any obstacle. Trust your faith in this situation, but I think like trust yourself is really important. Have faith in your abilities. Also, this person that you are dealing with romantically, it looks like they have very high hopes for this, and part of what gives them such high hopes is their ability to change right now. I'm not sure what it is with this person, or maybe it's both of you, or just maybe it's just the energy. There's this acceptance of change, acceptance of what needs to change, and like facing it head on and having high hopes that you can overcome it, if that makes sense. So this person, if there's any obstacles or there's any like issues between you, they have high hopes, especially with like the Fool card here too, that things could take a different direction, and that you don't need to stay in whatever this thing was that was so emotionally painful. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. So for those of you who are looking for some inspiration, if you have friends or peers in your field and you haven't found any inspiration, you might want to ask the people around you, or the people who also share this interest with you, for just for music as an example, for some artists that they listen to that they're really inspired by, just ask them for like, hey, I'm in need of some inspiration. I'm looking for a new project to work on. Like, don't be afraid to ask for some ideas, for some inspiration if you're in need of that. Or just with like this heartbreak here, if you need support from the people around you, it looks like there are people who are willing to give that to you. So this is just saying, don't be afraid to ask for help, and when it is granted to you, when support is granted to you, receive it with love and appreciation. So yeah, it's like very important, and this could be something with this person, but just in general, it's very important to acknowledge when someone has done something for you, when someone has helped you or supported you, like just a thank you is so important, and just that acknowledgement. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So for some Aries, there is a new romantic interest coming into your life, and also with the Fool card here, this would make sense. It could be an entirely new person that is coming into your life, and you might not be ready for it though. For some Aries, if you're really resonating with like the Three of Swords here with the Lovers, you might want to really take your time with this person, really make sure that you're not like, bringing old pain and pain from other relationships into this new relationship or towards this new person. You might need to just like cleanse things of, don't take out what happened to you on someone else. Don't perpetuate like some kind of behavior. Not that you would, but that's just a message for some people, because it looks like if you act from a place of pain impulsively with this new person, things could end very quickly, if that makes sense. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So if you're in a relationship with someone currently, you could have an idea to bring some kind of new element to your relationship that's really playful, whether it's a game or something that you like to do, or maybe just like some kind of flirtatious conversation with this person that you're involved with. It looks like this is really going to bring like some fresh energy to your connection. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Also with Three of Cups, that would make sense. Looks like there's going to be someone who's going to come back in, and they have really high hopes about a new start with you. So it looks like you have a new love option, and then also someone from the past who really has developed, or so they think, and they just want to like hang out and have a lighthearted conversation with you, really. And that could be what this person is thinking about changing here. Perhaps they're very serious or maybe very cold often towards you in some way, and so it's very important for this person that they have like fun with you. Okay. Beauty, radiance, self-esteem, strength. So Aries are really coming to a point of feeling good about yourself physically, or just in general. It looks like you're going to be really like glowing, radiating, feeling in your feeling in your element, and also feeling like you're acting in your authenticity. Like sometimes you could say something or be acting a certain way and it just doesn't like feel aligned with you. But the next few weeks, or just in general, you're learning how to show up in a way that feels true to who you are in that moment. And this is going to feel really good, It's going to come very naturally. Serenity, compassion, acceptance, and contentment. So there's also this, like with happiness here, it looks like you're bringing a lot of joy into your world, into your everyday life, just by like feeling good about yourself, just by telling yourself some compliments, or, you know, looking yourself in the eyes in the mirror and just being like connecting with yourself for a second, acknowledging that you're here wherever you're at. As each moment passes, just being there and acknowledging yourself. Okay. Distance, divide, separation, and discord. So there's someone that you've been distant for a while. You could have separated from this person. It might have been a fight, like some kind of ending, and this person is either wanting to or is coming back into your life after there has been this separation, this divide. And it looks like things have changed a lot since you last like saw this person, since you were last involved with this person. So it's just, it's actually a very joyous thing when they come back, that you guys can both treat each other differently, act differently, or just in a more like mature, grounded way. And you might be feeling really like proud of yourself of how you changed in handling things romantically or in general. Okay. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So there is some action that Aries is thinking about taking, and like I said, it's like there's all of this thought about taking this action, about doing this thing, about really going for it. It's almost like if you're like cliff jumping, it's like, I think Aries are at the part where they're looking over the edge and it's saying like, oh geez, it looks really tall, I don't know, like you're still like, but soon you're just gonna take that leap, which cliff jumping is probably a bad example because it's like, I don't know, but soon you're just gonna like, okay, I'm going for it, you know? You're gonna have that direction and know how to use your energy. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves teaching, helping, or parenting children. So, and also this playfulness here. It seems like there's this fresh energy in your life. Some of you may actually be working with kids, helping kids, mentoring kids in some way. You might be a teacher. You might learn that you actually have a talent for teaching and that you really enjoy it, just for a select few of you. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. And also with this ask for help card here, if any of you kind of called out to your angels, called out to God, called out to, universal life force for some help, this is confirmation that they heard you. They are helping, they are assisting, they're aware, like they're on it. If you ask for some help from the divine. And also, like, as this help comes to you, it might be a little scary, like, oh, these changes happened faster than I thought, I made progress faster than I thought. But take it as like an exciting, thing, and really appreciate the progress that you're making. I hope this makes sense. Okay. Discovery in reversed. Yeah, some of you are really going to, resourcefulness. You're going to find something. I'm gonna leave this very vague. For some of you, it's like a music artist, but I'm just gonna leave it vague. You're gonna find some kind of new thing, some kind of new resource, some kind of new place, artist, genre, that you just haven't been familiar with before, and this new thing just revitalizes you and gets you inspired, gets you excited. Like, for some reason it seems like something small, or it seems like it's just whatever, but it really marks a new chapter in your life, like a new change, a new perspective, whatever this thing is that you discover. And it's going to be very inspiring to you is what it looks like. That's exciting. Okay, so we have seduction in reverse, and we also have convention. I'm gonna get some clarification. Okay, what I'm getting with this, some of you might have this thing where, this could just be in general, I'm trying to say this so that it applies generally, but if you're like presenting yourself in a way that you want people to think you meet this thing, some of you might be trying to, like, say you want to be popular. So you start acting like this cool, popular kid. You start like playing to all these conventions, to all these social norms or whatever. You start acting like the cool kid or whatever. Like, you try to fit yourself into a box that you really, it's not for you, and that's why it's gonna feel restricting if you try to go that way, if you try to play to these conventions and to appear a certain way, because it's coming from, it's like trying to make something external that isn't there internally. So it looks like the most fulfillment, the most money, the most love, appreciation comes from you being yourself, comes from you developing internally. Of course, there's inspiration or whatever, but it's like the most fulfillment, the most money comes from when you open this box up, and from when you have these new resources, these new ideas, these new ways of being. Because it looks like you trying to play to the audience, like you trying to fit this box, fit this genre, fit this standard, fit this style. It just doesn't fit right. It doesn't go right with you, because it's not you. It's you trying to take something else or someone else's thing and like overly apply it to yourself. Does that make sense? So there's this need for free flowing energy here, and acceptance of like newness, uniqueness. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there. I hope that this helped somehow. I hope that this resonated. If you'd like a personal reading, please email me. The email for that is in the description of this video. And please like this video if you like this video, and subscribe if you'd like to subscribe. Thank you.